the quality of work, I had questions that required a lot of research online. I have spent an enormous amount of time on this, which results in significant and presentable information for the company. The assignment was more divided than it had been worked on as a team. Personal leadership during the online meeting, I was interrupted a few times. I had indicated in advance that I had no time at Pentecost weekend. The distribution went well, but there was no concrete listening. I did not have the time for the conclusion and had to hand it over. This is something I would normally never do, but given the situation, this could have been prevented before. Cultural diversity, I found that mainly the difference in time was the biggest obstacle, combined with the short deadline and the Pentecost weekend in which I could not be at home myself. This obstacle was of bigger effect. In addition, I found the cultures very similar and was easy to communicate.
After a few initial difficulties, we were all able to meet together in Zoom. And in my mind, this meeting went very well. We were working efficiently and we could divide the tasks, and everyone was all right after dividing the tasks, and very important, knew what to do. In the beginning, it was easy to communicate, and of course, because of the time difference, sometimes it was a bit difficult, but I think we managed more or less well. And there were actually no really cultural differences because we live very close normally, and we're even from neighboring countries, so that was not a problem at all. And I'm quite happy with the result we did, and I think everyone did a good job in our group.
Hi, I'm Sarah van Veen. The quality of the teamwork was really good. We were able to divide all the questions and set up meetings. The only difficult part was the time difference, but we managed that. There was also another difficult part, was that one of the teammates couldn't make one of her questions last minute, but Lucy and I took care of that, so that's good. My personal leadership has really grown because usually I tend to do things a lot by myself, and I tend to find working together difficult. But when some of the teammates didn't deliver that work, I didn't take care of it myself, but we divided it and we talked about it. So we really took care of it as a group, which is really good. And the cultural diversity wasn't really that big because they were all exchange students, and their English was really good and they were really like us.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucy and I will talk about my experience in this project. First, I would say that we had a lot of difficulty to realize the project due to the time difference, which was really complicated to deal with. The other problem I could mention was that at the last minute, one of our teammates couldn't make one of the questions, so I had to prepare and film myself to present it. But I think that overall we were a good team because we always found time to meet and solution to meet the deadlines. The communication was clear most of the time, and we all knew how to take part in the project without anyone being left behind, and we all met the deadlines for the various deliverables. In my view, this project was very interesting to do because it allowed us to work with people from other countries and therefore allowed us to develop our ability to organize ourselves in order to meet and be up to date on the project.
Hi, my name is Bas Stroot. When I look back to the quality of our teamwork, I think we are a great team. Of course, like other teams, we also have trouble with the organization of meetings because of the time difference between the Netherlands and Mexico. Nevertheless, we were able to organize a productive meeting twice. We are all flexible, and I think we don't think in terms of problems but in solutions. So that's a positive point. There was not really a leader in our group. We have tried to divide the task as fairly as possible during our first meeting, and in my opinion, we all had an equal say in what should have been done and how we are going to our assignments. When I look to culture, I don't notice any differences because all students came from Europe, and how we interact with each other, in my experience, there are no difference than when I have a project with Dutch students. So in general, I look back to our cooperation with a positive feeling, and I think that we have achieved an excellent result as a team.